There are so many amazing and unexplored creatures in the depths of this vast earth. So, today in this video, we shall be talking about 5 most strangest and unusual insects on our planet. Before we proceed further in this video, what is the strangest creature you know? And who do you think they deserve to be in this category? Comment down. While commenting, do not hesitate hitting the subscribe button for such interesting contents. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Insect Mania. Today in this episode, we are going to talk about 5 strangest and bizarre creatures with some incredible looks, behavior, and adaptations, which make them stand out from rest. Starting from number 5, we have Antarctic scale worm, history and evolution. Eologiska gigantea is one of the species of the genus Eologiska, which is a species of scale worm. They are commonly known as Antarctic scale worms because they are found in the deep sea and cold waters, like the Antarctic Ocean, in the depths of about 40 to 700 meters. They can be commonly found in the deep sea, and they are believed to be the descendants of polynoid scale worms who invaded deep-sea chemosynthesis-based ecosystems approximately 60 million years ago. After that, the species split apart to occupy various environments, including those based on chemosynthesis in all 7 oceans. Body. The worms are typically about 10 to 20 centimeter long. They are usually yellow, gold, and gray-brown in color. They have an oval head and have a nuchal fold that hides the back part. It has 2 antennae on the front margin of the head. The most notable feature is the long mouth that can extend and retract. They have a flattened, slipper-like body with 15 pairs of scales, elytra. The scales are not very sharp but hard and overlapping, which help them to protect themselves from predators and help it to blend it with the ocean floor. They look like golden silk bristles, which also help them in sensing their surroundings, which is not commonly seen in the landworms around us. What do they eat? They are carnivorous in nature. They hunt on Pantopoda, 8-legged sea spiders, fish, and other marine life. They have long-mouthed proboscis that they extend and retract, and their powerful jaws help them to bite and tear into their prey. Some researchers also say that they are cannibals and eat their own kinds for survival. Bizarre, isn't it? Now let's talk about how they reproduce. As per research, it states that the amazing creature can reproduce both sexually and asexually. They have both sexes, male, female, but sometimes they can be hermaphrodite. They can fertilize externally or internally depending. Asexually, they can regenerate from cut part of their body. On number 4, we have the scorpion fly. Discovered in 1758 by Linnaeus, the name itself reveals the structure of this insect, but they are not related to any of them. Found in deciduous forests and forest edges, they are neither a fly nor a scorpion. They are from the Mecoptera order, with about 600 species in 9 families worldwide. Body, 1 inch long. Scorpion flies have a slender, elongated body with 2 pairs of thin wings. The wings are clear with black strip-like patterns on them. Their pincers resemble the scorpion, where they found their names. They have an oval head with large eyes and long antennae on their head. Their beaks are pointed downwards that contain the mouth parts. They have extended heads like many flies. Their legs are long and thin, hind legs that help them to grasp and hang with trees and plants. Their abdomen are cylindrical. The female flies have a simple abdomen, while the males have an abdomen with pincers and genitalia. Diet. They are mostly scavengers and predators, feeding mostly on dead and decaying insects. The adult sometimes also eats nectar from flowers and rotten fruits. Scorpion flies are not interested in humans as they are incapable of stinging and they do not bite. Males usually offer food to their mate females. This could be dead insects or goo glob secreted from salivary glands, which they accept happily. Reproduction. Taking forward. We will proceed to our next point, reproduction. The scorpion-like tails in males are actually pincers at the end of their abdomen. They are not used for stinging, but to hold the female flies during mating. The males try to allure females by offering them food or secrete saliva to entice them into mating. The female sometimes chooses to accept or reject the gift, or male can try to get his gift back if the female rejects mating. Interesting. Coming to the next, we have hammerhead worm occupying number 3 position. Broadhead planarians are often loosely called hammerhead worms due to the distinctive shape of their head region. These bizarre-looking worms resemble hammerhead sharks, and like other planaria, they are essentially immortal. They are native to continental Asia. Body. Hammerheads have long bodies with a creeping sole underside that helps them move. These worms are slimy in nature. The slimy substance aids their movements and keeps them from drying out, immobilizing their prey and leaving trails on the ground. Their sizes may vary from 5 to 20 centimeters in length. They do not have a specific body color or pattern. They can be light tan or yellow-brown with 3 brown stripes. While they look harmless, their toxins could be dangerous for animals and humans. Diet. They are commonly carnivorous. Their diet consists of other invertebrates like snails, snugs, especially earthworms, etc. Their unique hammer-like head is structured to immobilize and capture their prey. They secrete slimy substances to break the tissues of their prey and make it convenient to consume them easily. It will fantasize you to know that their feeding habits can have ecological implications and play a crucial role in soil health, especially when they are fed on other earthworms. Reproduction. Hammerheads are sexually hermaphrodites, meaning they have both male and female reproductive organs in an individual, and they can produce both sexually and asexually. They do not have a specific gender. They can reproduce in many ways: mating, sperm exchange, fragmentation, and regeneration. They have a remarkable ability to generate from cut pieces of their body, like a true fiend. On second, we find the Brazilian grasshopper. If you are not from Brazil, I can certainly say that you haven't seen this grasshopper before. They are mainly found in various parts of Brazil, including the Amazon forest and other tropical regions. Good thing about this fascinating hopper is that it is not harmful to humans. It does not bite or sting or vector of any disease. However, they can be harmful for crops as they suck their saps and transmit pathogens. Body. This unique-looking grasshopper belongs to the treehopper family, Membratidae. The unusual appendages on its head looks like a small structure of the solar system glued to its little head. The tiny balls are covered with thin hairs that look bizarre and can creep you out with its abnormal look. Though, it is still not clearly understood by researchers what the purpose of these horns, balls, and spikes structure is for. But they say that maybe this structure is used by the insect to communicate or camouflage. Apart from its head, the rest of the body structure is close to normal like any grasshopper in the world. Using their legs and wings, they can easily hop or fly. Diet. The next query is, what do they eat? Brazilian treehoppers feed on plant sap, pollen, or nectar. This different-looking insect has similar sucking mouth parts that can penetrate into trees' bark to eat its sap. Reproduction. In a few months of their lifespan, they reproduce as well. Their mating process is actually very complex and very similar to scorpion flies when it comes to attracting females. The researchers has a very hard time studying their reproduction process due to their small sizes, but a recent study found that the males can adjust the size and quality of their gifts according to the female's body and size and attractiveness. Another study found the females can reject the male's gift and can mate with other males, or accept the gift and mate with multiple males. Like many of your exes, last but not the least, the Hercules beetle sits in first position among the strangest creatures in the world. It is one of the largest, strangest, and most impressive beetles in the world. Hercules beetle, Dynastes Hercules, is a species of rhinoceros beetle that belongs to the family Scarabaeidae and the subfamily Dynastinae. Hercules is named after its resemblance to Hercules, a hero from classical mythology known for his great strength. This beetle can fly with loud noises that can be annoying or frightening to some people. Besides, they do not bite. So if you ever encounter this unusual creature, do not get afraid. You must be thinking where to find them. They are mainly found in tropical regions of Central and South America, especially in Brazil and Amazon rainforests. It lives in humid and warm habitats, such as forests, savannas, and plantations. Body. They are exceptionally large insects, reaching lengths up to 17 cm. The most distinctive feature of this strange-looking beetle is the large pair of horn-like ponces on the males. The upper horn extends from the head, where the bottom horn extends from the thorax. Usually these horns are 1/3 of the bug's body, but in some cases it can be larger than the length of the insect. Female beetles do not have horns. This helps in gender identification. They do not have specific color. The color may vary according to species and subspecies, but commonly they have a slight green body, black heads with black spots all over their body. The outer shell of their body is hard and is often shiny and iridescent. Some reports state that they can carry 850 times its body mass. Diet. Their diet mainly consists of fresh or rotting fruits. While adults are fed on fresh food, their larval forms depend on rotting wood for food. Additional note, they are endangered due to high deforestation. We need to protect them. They are a great help in the environment by helping plants in pollination and providing food for other animals, such as birds, reptiles, and mammals. It is also a symbol of strength and beauty in some cultures like Japanese. Mating and reproduction. Hercules beetles reproduce sexually. They have separate sexes. The males have horns which they use to fight with each other to gain the mating rights with a female, the victorious one mate. The females lay about 100 eggs in decaying logs or directly into the ground, where the eggs take 1 month to develop into larvae. They also go through the process of metamorphosis. It is amazing to know that they live underground for 1 to 2 years and spend 2 to 3 weeks as pupa. After emerging from this stage, the female starts releasing pheromones to attract males. Both male and females live as adults for only 3 to 5 months. These were some fascinating information about the 5 strangest insects according to me. You can share your views in the comment section. If you liked this video and got to learn something new, then kindly hit the like button and subscribe for future updates.